check, check. Check, 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 check. I have to do that to sync the audio, because it's...
For the GoPro?
Yeah, once the... Because if I'm not recording through the camera, then I have separate tracks.
High-Tech 1504, contact Oakland Center 133.7.
337 1504.
Alright, so he's going to keep me at 3,000 per minute. I'm going to go ahead and lean roughly to 11 gallons an hour. I'm going to leave the landing light on.
NorCal High-Tech 1514, 6,700, sending 6,000.
High-Tech 1514, NorCal approach. Roger, you're 9 miles from Clyde, cross Clyde at about 5,000, cleared ILS from my 30 left approach.
Clyde at or about 5 for the ILS 30 left, swing side.
You have him? Good.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to use the autopilot for a little while, and then once we get closer to Castle, I'll turn it off.
Where's your VSI here?
It's this.
Oh, okay. So
Also there. And you can, if I put it on full, it'll actually give me the readout of the vertical speed there.
Uh-huh.
But I tend to not use it on full. Alright. Okay. We're going to Castle, we're going to do the ILS runway 31. Let me see if I can get the weather yet. Nope.
2400, contact
But
San Jose
I just
Tower,
want to make sure they're using 3-1 before I break the whole approach. Wind variable at 3. I guess we'll see. Anyway, we have the ILS runway 31 approach. We have the localizer 109.5 tuned on nav 1 and nav 2. Looking for an approach course of 306. We have 11,800 feet of runway available. This is going to be impressive. You should see this runway. Used to be an Air Force base. Okay, DME required. That's good because we have GPS. But only for the localizer, we're going to do the ILS. We're going to do this with full panel. Circling not authorized. That's fine. We're not going to circle DME from the El Nido VOR DME. Yep, that's good. Simultaneous reception of the localizer and the DME. We can do that. We're looking for ALSF approach lighting. This approach we're going to climb to 1,000 and then a climbing right turn to 3,000 direct El Nido. And hold. Actually, I'm going to do the alternate mist and go to Modesto and do that hold. So,
High-Tech 1514, normal speed is approved.
I guess I just climb to 3,000 direct to Modesto.
Right,
it doesn't really say my altitude.
Okay, 124.0 and
that's interesting.
Speed High-Tech 1514.
Southwest 2633, contact Oakland Center 133.7.
337, Southwest 2633, good day.
Number 2 Echo Echo, climb and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 182 Echo Echo. Okay, so let's re-enrich. Let's do a 90 knot climb. Alright. And 23, yeah, let's climb at 15 gallons an hour. Middle right rudder. Trim that.
Number 2 Echo Echo, turn left heading 050.
Left 050, 182 Echo Echo. Alright. 90 knots, climbing 500 feet per minute. That seems sufficient.
And approach Lear 364, Alpha Romeo 11-1, descending via Bravo.
Lear 364 Alpha Romeo NorCal approach at Clyde, cleared approach from like 30 left.
Great.
At Clyde cleared the...
So we'll just fly the missed approach. I mean, we're VFR, so we can pretty much do what we want. I'll just say we climb to 3,000 direct to Modesto VOR. ATIS we'll listen to later, NorCal 2095 we'll tune later. Castle Tower we've got queued up on COM 2 standby. So I'm going to leave that active so I start getting ATIS when we're in range. Alright, so if we start the approach from El Nido VOR, we're going to have to do that course reversal, which I'm going to do as a teardrop entry. So I'll be approximately, let's call that a heading 150 or something. I want to be, I'm going to call it something like 076 or something like that. That's a 50 degree. So I'll
Number
just
2 Echo Echo, contact approach 125.35.
2535, good day, 182 Echo Echo. NorCal approach, Skyline 182 Echo Echo, 4,400, climbing 5,000.
Number 182 Echo Echo, NorCal approach, open altimeter 3001.
3001, 182 Echo Echo.
Approach wingspan 25 has the field in sight.
Wingspan 25, clear visual approach 928 left.
Cleared visual approach 28 left, wingspan 25.
One of the things you have to do with a variable pitch prop is constantly increase the power, because you lose manifold pressure as you climb. Oh, HT's getting a little warm there, or CHTs. Okay, so cowl flaps are open. I probably don't need to speed up. Let's
Number
see.
182 Echo Echo, climb maintain 6000, you clear to the Castle Airport. Advising on the weather, say approach request.
Alright, 6,000, clear direct Castle Airport. Can't quite get the weather yet, but we'd like to do the ILS 31 if that's in use. 182 Echo Echo.
November 2 Echo Echo, I am showing it in service at this time. Is it going to be a full stop or do you have multiple requests?
We'll do a touch and go. We'll cancel IFR probably on final, and then we'd like to start the approach at El Nido as well. 182 Echo Echo.
Number 2 Echo Echo, roger, clear direct El Nido and maintain 6000.
Direct El Nido 6,000, 182 Echo Echo.
Wingspan 25, contact K, retire 120.2 today.
Direct.
20.2, good day,
El
wingspan
Nido.
25.
Thousand. Are we in pitch mode? This makes sense. There we go. Okay. We have Juliet at Castle. The runway 13 lights are out of service. That shouldn't affect us on runway 31. Back to your traffic page. There we go. And I'm just going to tell the next controller I have Juliet. I don't think this controller cares. Okay, so again, teardrop entry. So 076 or so. We'll fly for 1 minute. Then we'll do a right turn back to re-intercept the 306 course inbound. So we'll just re-intercept the localizer course at that point. All right, there's 6,000. We're going to level off. Let's lean to PKGT. All right, that's the peak. A little bit of left rudder trim. All right. All right, 133 true. Off flaps I closed partially. Lights are fine. We don't need pitot heat. I'm going to leave the landing light on. And let me check my cruise checklist. Power set, trims adjusted. Got our rudder trim. Let's give it a touch more rudder trim. Bow flaps closed, lights is required. Okay. Okay, so anyway, we're going to tell NIDO between 3 and 6,000. We may have to descend in a hold there, so we'll be ready to do that. I'm going to try to fly this approach at like 140 knots. And so that means my descent rate is going to be on the steeper side. I should get a glide slope, but I'm expecting my descent rate to be like 700 something feet per minute. Here at 143 degrees. Yeah, call it 700 feet per minute. All right, so we'll want to cross the El Nido VOR above 3,000, then Sarnie at 1,800. That's our where we're expected to intercept the glide slope. We'll probably intercept it sooner and follow it down to Sarnie.
182 Echo Echo, contact approach 125.1.
25-1, good day, 182 Echo Echo. NorCal approach, Skyline 182 Echo Echo, level 6,000, capsule information Juliet. I'd like to do the ILS 31 starting at El Nido with course reversal.
Number 182 Echo Echo, NorCal approach, you can expect that, Stockton altimeter 3000.
3000, 182 Echo Echo, thank you. All right. Our minimums for the ILS are 381, so we put those over here.
Number 78 Foxtrot, cross Nupu is at or above 4,000, cleared RNAV for runway 31 approach.
And for an ILS, I'll put the exact minimums, because I can go below them as I'm transitioning into a mist. Actually, I'm going to do a touch and go, so my plan is to cancel when I'm on the final approach, do a touch and go, and then just depart VFR to the north and fly the rest of this VFR. I'll go to Modesto, practice a hold over Modesto, enter the VOR 26 at Tracy, and somewhere in between there I'll fail my PFD. And actually, let me...
Remember 900 kilo, climb and maintain flight level 190.
To 190
VOR in here. Alright. We got that queued up, so I can just switch over to that for the mist. Let me check that this checks. So we've got a hold at 3,000, Sarnie at 1,800.
Boutique 326, contact
Got a missed approach point at the runway threshold. 1,000-foot vertical waypoint, which is in theory where we start our turn. I'm actually just going to add a Modesto VOR here as a waypoint after that. So instead of flying back to El Nido, I'm going to fly over to Modesto. And actually, well, will it tell? Yeah, if I tell it to
90 kilo, contact approach
hold at waypoint
133.95.
3395, 90 kilo, have a good one.
2.
Inbound course is 285. Inbound.
Number 8 Bravo Foxtrot, change my frequency 120.95.
It's actually left turns.
At 2095 8 Bravo Fox.
November 78 Foxtrot, you should already be up on 2095.
1 minute legs, because it doesn't say. Okay, now I've got a hold at Modesto.
78 Foxtrot, thanks.
That matches the alternate missed hold. Cool. Okay, then I'm going to go to the catalog.
November 318 Bravo Foxtrot, thank you.
I'm going to load Tracy. Procedure. Everybody here still direct El Nido. Level 6,000. Everybody here's happy. All right, load the approach. VOR 26 at Tracy. Let's do the Modesto. Load approach. Cool. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and add Livermore as well on here. Livermore, procedure, approach, ILS 25 right, transition. I'll tell it Linden. Load approach. Cool. That looks good. All right. Awesome. Did I tell you? I got a call Friday from the Air Force Search and Rescue Coordination Center.
No.
Yeah. And they were telling me Juliet's ELT was going off.
Wow.
And so I freaked out for a minute, and then I was like, okay, let me start calling people, because I went and looked at FlightAware, and I was like, well, it's on the ground in Palo Alto, so somebody maybe had a hard landing or something. So I called Joe. He had flown it in the morning, and I was like, hey, did you have like a hard landing or something? He's like, no, everything's fine. So then I realized somebody was about to take off. So I called the fuel truck. I called those two, the instructor and student, couldn't reach them. Called the fuel truck, and the fuel truck was like, yeah, they're in the run-up area. And I was like, okay, can you call ground control and tell him to, and he couldn't figure that out. So I called the tower just as they handed them off to Oakland Tower. So then I called Oakland Tower, and I was like, hey, this is a little weird, but I think the ELT's going off, and the Air Force would really like for them to turn it off. Could you tell them? And so the tower guy was like, okay.
So it was a manual switch?
I think what happened is the instructor, he owns a 182, that apparently the procedure is you test for 1 second. This one doesn't actually say this in the flight manual supplement or anything, but apparently that's the procedure in some of these. And so he had done that test in Juliet, and it stayed on.
Oh, okay.
And so they called me within 4 minutes.
Wow.
So they had gotten the ping from the satellites. They had looked up whatever I had registered, as the people to call, and they made at least one phone call to me.
So this was unfolding real time, basically, right?
Yeah, and I mean I think they knew, because I was like, okay, give me like 10 minutes and I'll figure it out. It's probably fine. And they also know, I think, that everything is like 90% of the time plus it's a false alarm. So I think they just know to call people. So, man, I'm glad I registered though. So, anyway.
That's amazing.
So then I emailed the instructor, and he explained what he had done.
November 51254, radar
okay,
service
fine.
terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
So who was the instructor? Joe?
James Ring. No, Joe Inkenbrandt had flown it in the morning. But then everything was fine for him, and then James Ring was flying it in the afternoon. Oh, I bet they're going to update the weather here at Castle, aren't they? Let's see, 24,475. So let's get ready we'll listen to that in another 10 minutes and probably get information kilo. Meanwhile, 135 true, 139 across the ground.
I flew Juliet twice this week. I actually couldn't fly it on Monday. I had to fly.
2423 Echo, Roger.
You can fly it what?
I had to fly 90415 Bravo. On Monday. I did quite a bit of flying this week. It was good.
Yeah? Did you do any of the tail wheel flying?
No, I'm gonna put that on pause.
Oh, why?
I just, well, I had the second alternator failure on, that 596 Juliet Romeo. That's a lot, I feel like. And then the other plane, 383 Alpha Charlie, I feel like it's a little old. I don't feel very safe in these planes.
Oh, interesting.
So I want Juliet Romeo to come back and be flown by other people for a while.
Yeah.
Attention aircraft landing at the Castle Airport. 8 is kilo now current. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 17. Dew point 9er. Altimeter 3001.
So there's a little bit of a debate here which altimeter setting I should use. Since it's pretty minor, I'm going to go ahead and change it. But actually, do you know how much difference 0.01 inches makes?
0.01, 10.
Yeah, 10 feet.
10 feet.
So pretty minor. I'm going to go ahead and change it.
Yeah.
But like right now, since I'm under this radar controller's control and he gave me the Stockton altimeter, I should probably be using the Stockton altimeter setting. But he's not going to notice 10 feet. Okay, so we're 20 minutes away.
Note there, runway 13 approach lights out of service, PAPI out of service, taxiway Lima closed. Use caution, bird activity. All aircraft read back all ultra and control instructions. Advise on initial contact, give information kilo.
November 318 Bravo Foxtrot, contact approach 126.47.
Sky clear. Temperature 17, dew point 09er, altimeter 3001.
Alright. Cool, so now I can tune Tracy.
November 182 Echo Echo, change to my frequency 120.905.
2095, 182 Echo Echo.
2 Echo Echo up on 2095.
November 182 Echo Echo NorCal, descend and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 182 Echo Echo.
Okay, so 18375 is Tracy's weather.
Clear below 12,000. Temperature 21 Celsius. Dew point 3 Celsius. Altimeter 3000. Inches of mercury.
Tracy Municipal Airport.
Automated weather observation 1548 Zulu. Wind 290 at 3 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 1.
November 478 Foxtrot, traffic 1 o'clock, 5 miles eastbound, maneuvering, altitude indicates 2,000, type unknown.
300.
And that was 78 Fox.
Okay.
November 78 Foxtrot, affirmative, and cancel approach clearance, maintain 2,500 until you pass that traffic, 1 o'clock, and 4 miles maneuvering, altitude indicates 2,000.
Okay, maintain 2,500, approach is canceled until further notification. We're 78 Fox.
Calling NorCal approach off fire and make your request. Who wants an IFR clearance to Santa Ana?
Okay. So we're going
The
to
aircraft
start.
that requested IFR clearance to Santa Ana. You made that request without your call sign.
I'm going to leave the
so I
power.
don't know who's asking for it. If you would please use your call sign with every transmission.
Keep the power set at roughly 23, and that should keep us. We got a 500 foot per minute descent at 140 knots, and that's where we're going to keep. Make sure we're going to keep enriching slowly as we descend to keep our EGTs below about 1500 cow flaps. I'm going to keep those half open fuel selectors on both the HSI. I need to get to El Nido, and then I'll switch it to the localizer. This localizer is identified. Let's identify this localizer.
November 88 Whiskey X-ray, contact approach 127.4.
I don't know if I should be able to hear it yet.
November 478 Foxtrot, cleared RNAV, runway 31 approach.
Well, we'll check that later when I'm on this side of it.
November 64 Foxtrot Bravo, squawk 1705.
And I'm going to use this one since I'm full panel anyway. It's identified. So flaps, I'm not going to use flaps on this one. So here's what we're going to try. I'm going to try to shoot the approach at 140 knots to about let's say to the descent altitude. And then I'm going to slow down and land. I have 11,800 feet of runway, so I'm pretty sure I can get it on the ground. It's going to destabilize the approach a little bit, but I'm going to try it and see what happens. Because I feel like it's good practice for going into a big airport, and it's safe with this much runway. And if I can't land, I'll just go around. I don't really care about cross-country time, so.
KR 64 Foxtrot Bravo, thank you. Cleared to John Wayne.
This is a huge runway. 150 wide.
I mean, they used to fly like B-52s and stuff from here. One cool thing too, when we are making our turn towards El Nido, right off the approach end of the runway, if you look out, you'll see the outdoor Castle Air Museum, and there's like B-52s and there's an SR-71. They have an old Air Force One.
November 64 Foxtrot Bravo. No time since you're already in there. I can't give you time to expect it.
It's a super cool museum, and most of it's outside. So if it's open, it would be a really cool place to go. I don't know if your wife is into aviation, but
well, my boys are.
Yeah. So I mean, you could take them out there.
November 2423 Echo 4, direction of flight. I need you at an odd altitude. Would you like to climb to 5,500?
Affirmative, climb to 5,500.
Yeah, we've been to the,
2423 Echo, thank you.
I think I told you, to the Seattle Museum of Aviation.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that was a cool one. I went there like 6-7 years ago.
funny because this type of weather, like you have the haze over the valley.
Yeah.
It's not quite fog.
November 8268 Mike.
As we get closer,
121.3.
you realize that it's not fog at all.
Yeah, it's like smoky
Yeah.
haziness. I think this visibility was reported at 7, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to try to hand fly the rest of this. Yeah, so your main job, doesn't seem like there's a lot of traffic, but yeah, look out for traffic and, just keep me from running into anything. That's really it.
November 182 Echo Echo, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, 182 Echo Echo.
November 61705 NorCal approach, good morning, radar contact Stockton, altimeter 3001.
Alright, so it seems like I'm going to cross El Nido at 3000, which is great. I don't need to keep that descent up there, though. I don't need to worry about descending in the hold, which will be convenient. And I give myself a flight director at least, though. Yeah. Okay, and I've got the localizer preview coming on there, which means I can probably identify it here. Let's see. Are you hearing it?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm hearing.
November 171 Papa Foxtrot.
You don't hear it?
No.
Okay. Keep losing my descent.
It's a fast descent, right?
What's that?
It's a fast descent.
November 171 Papa
At this point, I'm
Foxtrot,
just doing
and
500 feet per
IFR
minute.
for those approaches.
But yeah, it'll be
November 1
steeper
Papa Foxtrot, yes sir, VFR
once I'm on the flight slope.
Squawk 4221. November 1 Papa Foxtrot, thank you. And you are radar contact 900 miles north of the Stockton Airport. What is your first approach request? November 1 Papa Foxtrot, roger. Fly heading 125 vector for the Stockton RNAV runway 29 right approach.
$4,200 looking for 3,000. We're on course. You need a little bit of a right turn. I went ahead and bugged my teardrop heading, so when I cross the El Nido VOR,
November 2423
I'll
Echo,
just turn left.
contact Fresno approach 119.6.
fly for a minute. It's going to start this timer for me.
November 171 Papa Foxtrot, climb out instructions after each approach at Stockton, depart with a right turn heading 050 and return to this frequency.
So just for the practice of it, I'm going to go ahead and get the approach clearance, and then I'll cancel and tell him the rest of my intentions.
Cherokee 36056, NorCal approach, the Stockton altimeter 3001. King Air 64 Foxtrot Bravo, contact Oakland Center 133.7. You're welcome. November 705 NorCal. November 705, thank you, sir. And what was the name of the road? November 705, thank you. You said squirrel, like the animal? Coral Hollow. Thank you, sir.
When did you get back? Did you fly yesterday?
Oh, yeah, I got back Thursday afternoon.
November 2129 Charlie, NorCal approach,
And,
the Stockton altimeter 3001.
No flying Friday, that was recovery day. And then Saturday I
November
flew
61705,
with Ryan.
what was the color of the smoke?
He needed to get back in the saddle after a couple of weeks off, and then we've got 4 more lessons this week.
Oh, with Ryan as well?
Yeah. So you've got, what, your 4,
3.
I think, and then Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, I think you did?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then I have 4 more lessons with him, and then I also have a couple of lessons with Jim for the Cirrus.
Wow, that's a flying for you. Are you on time off?
Am I what?
Are you on PTO?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I took the whole week. I took 2 weeks off with the intent of 1 week of staycation for flying boot camp and 1 week of hike and fly vacation.
Looks like you had really good weather over there.
Oh yeah, it was beautiful. It's actually cooler than it is here. I was very surprised by that.
And November 171 Papa Foxtrot, they just put out ATIS Bravo at Stockton, wind 120 at 3, visibility 9 miles, sky clear, altimeter 3001.
Okay, on course 3,000, 133 true. Let's see, we should be able to get about 135 here. 23 inches is what we're shooting for. Drop is full. Yeah, it was beautiful out there though. I did a total of 20 hours of flying between my training on Friday in the Sierras and then the flight out there and back and then just a little bit of flight seeing. I didn't end up going to the Rockies, I just kind of stayed in Utah.
Well, the flights you did over, like by Yosemite, were unreal. You're so close to terrain there.
Yeah, I mean, the mountains were higher, but the passes, I had at least 1,000 feet of clearance over the passes the whole time. But yeah, it was, and you know, flying with Mary was a little nerve-wracking because what you try to do, you actually, you prefer to fly on one side or the other of a canyon, rather than flying down the middle of it, because of wind. Usually, you almost always have an updraft on one side of the canyon. So you want to fly where the updraft is, not where the downdraft is. And you also want to give yourself room to make a turn if you get in a place where you can't outclimb terrain.
51254 NorCal approach.
And so that means that there are points where you're flying straight towards a mountain before you turn, like going over Tioga Pass. That was nerve-wracking. But yeah, you have to learn to judge what your turn radius is in a way that you really don't have to in normal flying, you know, because you're trying to make sure you can turn before the terrain. So it's good training. It was good practice. And yeah, I kind of realized I don't spend enough time in the Sierras.
So you took her back and then went to Utah, or did she do the whole thing with you?
Yeah, no, Friday was just out and back. We went over to Bridgeport, Alpine County, you know, Tioga Pass, Sonora Pass, South Lake Tahoe, and came back. That was about, I don't know, 4 hours of just flying around. And then, God, it's hot already. And then yeah, then I left early Saturday morning and did the flight over Tioga Pass again, out to
Pinger 888 Alpha
a couple of stops along the way, but ultimately stopped in Page, Arizona.
3001.
Wow. And then the next morning I did that sunrise flight over
yeah, that was amazing.
Valley. Yeah, that was beautiful. That was probably the highlight of the trip.
November 51254, radar contact 10 miles northwest of the Castle Airport, Stockton, altimeter 3001.
How easy is it to fly over Monument Valley? Is it crowded at all, or it's like...
I saw 0 other airplanes. I mean, the terrain is the only complicated part of it. And because of the way the sun was, there were times when I was kind of flying blind into the sun. That was a little unnerving. But otherwise, pretty straightforward. I'm expecting an approach clearance here in a minute, so let's go sterile. If you would.
Sure.
And I'll listen for the approach clearance.
November 2478 Romeo, NorCal departure radar contact,
which is going to sound like I'm 5 miles from El Nido, cross El Nido at 3,000, cleared ILS, runway 31 approach at Castle, something like that. And I don't think there's any way he could clear me straight in.
Roger, no landing or weather.
He could start vectoring me, but I told him I wanted the course reversal, so I think he'll just send me to the VOR.
November 705, published mist is on request. Traffic off your right, 2 to 3 o'clock, and 1 mile looks like they'll pass behind you. Altitude indicates 4,200. King Air 8 Alpha Sierra, maintain at or below 10,500, at or below 10,500 from crossing traffic.
I'm going to go ahead and identify Modesto VOR here, since that's what I'm going to be using on COM 2, or NAV 2.
November 1 Papa Foxtrot, turn right heading 200 vector to final.
Come on, one more time.
And November 61705, the previously issued traffic no factor. Southwest 2463, contact approach 123.7. Good morning. November 705, roger. November 182 Echo Echo, cross El Nido at 3000, cleared ILS approach.
Cross El Nido at 3000, cleared ILS 31 approach, Castle 182 Echo Echo.
November 8 Alpha Sierra, contact approach 123.7.
He didn't give me my position, which is surprising, but maybe he doesn't have to.
November 171 Papa Foxtrot, 6 miles from Ipdu, turn right heading 260, maintain VFR, cleared RNAV runway 29 right approach.
Temperature is already 26 degrees C. Okay, so we're going to cross El Nido in 2 minutes. We're going to make a slight left turn to 070. We're going to fly for a minute. And then we're going to make a right turn to something like 250 and intercept the localizer. At that point, I'll switch the CDI to the localizer. Or actually, it might do that automatically. I think this one will auto-slew as well. Let's see what it does. But if I start getting close to it, see, I can see the preview of it. So I know I'm getting close.
And NorCal,
I know when to switch it.
Fox 700 off Castle.
I guess I can also use that if I want.
Radar contact the Stockton altimeter 3002, climb and maintain 6,000.
So another way, if I fly localizer approaches, I leave this on GPS and then I use this for my primary course guidance, and that way I can use VNAV. I can't do that with an ILS because I need the glide slope, but that's how I fly localizer because I have a second CDI and I tested it, so it's certified. Actually, I'm gonna get this on camera for a minute. Yeah, that kind of switches between VOR and localizer. Okay, I'm gonna put it back on GPS. All right, a little off course there. I also do this. I think I'm gonna leave it on
Fairway
down.
693, NorCal approach, runway 30 transition, expect the ILS. November 171 Papa Foxtrot, contact Stockton Tower.
Approach Skyline 182 Echo Echo. I'd like to cancel IFR, continue the approach VFR. We'll do a touch and go and then do a practice hold in VFR over Modesto.
Left turn 240 7000, 470 Fox.
And somebody called something about holding over Modesto. You were blocked, say again?
Sorry about that. That was 182 Echo Echo. Cancel IFR. We'd like to continue the approach in VFR. Touch and go, then hold over Modesto, and we'll do the VOR 26 at Tracy in VFR.
November 2 Echo Echo. IFR cancellation received, and after the approach, you can depart on course for the Modesto VOR. Return to this frequency.
2 Echo Echo, woke up.
And 78 Fox, you did want me up at 7 in this direction?
November 70 Foxtrot, affirmative,
There's
7,000
VOR.
just for intra-facility coordination.
For
75.
070. Alright, and now I need to stay at 3,000 until I'm inbound. There's 070. 3,000. And my GPS guidance is guiding me back to the localizer now. It's lining up with the localizer, so I'm just going to fly this way for...
November 3924 X-ray, NorCal approach, radar contact, the Stockton altimeter 3002.
At 3,000, wants me to turn right in 7 seconds, so I can go ahead and follow that guidance, I guess.
November 635 Sierra Papa, NorCal approach, the Stockton altimeter 3002.
It wants me to turn to 30 something. So I don't know, let's split the difference and do 380, let's see what that does for me. Basically, I'm just going to intercept the localizer.
Eva Star 801, NorCal departure, radar contact, Stockton altimeter 3002.
Nice standard rate turn here. Bay level at 3,000.
November 20564, NorCal approach, Stockton altimeter 3002. November 9065 Victor Lima, NorCal approach, the Stockton altimeter 3002.
Alright, there's a glide slope preview. 3,000. Actually, I'm going to stop here. I don't think I need to fly all the way. I'm going to re-intercept the localizer this way on about a 260. That seems right. Oop, don't climb.
Spirit Wing 693, descend via the arrival, accept, maintain 13, 13,000 for crossing traffic.
Alright, my inbound course is 306. We'll make sure that's tuned on the localizer. It looks like it is, based on the preview there. That localizer needle moves. I'll go ahead and turn to that heading. And don't expect a ton of wind. And we'll cross El Nido at 3,000.
November 056, you're climbing to 95, is that correct?
Okay, there comes the localizer, right turn 306.
November 056, what's the reason for the climb? November 056, if you were going to go by direction of flight, then you should be at an even altitude once you join the airway. You have been technically at the wrong altitude for quite a while.
You want me to tell you if I have the fuel inside or no?
Yeah, do you have it now? You should, unless the visibility is really
No, I
terrible.
don't.
Okay. Alright, this is not slewing my... Actually, I'm going to check once I cross the VOR here if it slews
That's right.
my... Yep, okay. So there's my localizer and my glide slope. I'm going to start following them.
November 171, Papa Foxtrot, NorCal approach, ident.
And I'm just going to stay at 3,000 until I intercept the glide slope. Power set fine. I'm going to remember to enrich the mixture a little bit. Gas that's fine.
November 1 Papa Foxtrot, radar contact 2 miles north of Stockton Airport. Fly heading 09 vector for the
Slight
ILS.
wind from
Climb
the
out
right.
remains the same.
So let's say we have to fly 310 or something. Let me get back on the localizer.
November 1 Papa Foxtrot, no altitude assignment, the altitude your discretion. Spirit Wing 693, descend via the arrival.
Oh yeah, it is a little hazy out there.
November 61705, cancel altitude restriction, cleared for the approach, and traffic maneuvering about a mile south of the airport. Altitude indicates 1,200, type unknown.
Okay, there comes the glide slope. Localizer needles coming in.
November 705, roger, and the published missed approach is approved. Change to advisory frequency approved. I'll talk to you on the go.
Ah, the field inside.
Okay.
Huge.
All right, we're gonna look for 1,800 feet at Sarnie, and if I'm on the glide slope, that's what I should see. There is the glide slope, so I'm gonna arm approach mode so I can follow the localizer, or the flight director. There it's captured. Here comes the flight director. Cool. I am basically just gonna ease out the power, ease in the mixture as I go down. Back on that localizer.
November 70 Golf Golf NorCal approach. I am also with you. The Stockton altimeter 3002. November 182 Echo Echo, contact Castle Tower.
Castle Tower, see you in the mist, 2 Echo Echo. Castle Tower, Skyline 182 Echo Echo, ILS 31 and VFR touch and go.
Skyline 182 Echo Echo, Castle Tower, report Sarnie.
Report Sarnie, 2 Echo Echo. And that glide slope away from me. Yeah. All right, 1.3 from Sarnie. 147. Slow it down a little bit. Glide slope's coming back. No trouble staying on that localizer though. Get over there and fix that. Yeah. 0.4 to Sarnie, 0.3 to Sarnie. 2 to Sarnie, looking for 1,800, a little high. 2 Echo Echoes at Sarnie.
Skyline 2 Echo Echo, runway 31, clear touch and go, straight out departure approved.
31 clear touch and go, 182 Echo Echo, straight out departure. Alright, keep that steep descent. Add a little power, add a little mixture. Alright, let's plug our minimums. Our missed approach procedures, we're just going to climb straight out to 3,000, so actually I'm going to bug that. Get on that localizer. 1,000 to minimums.
Two-mile final runway 31.
All right, 2 miles. Slightly above glide slope. $500 to minimums. 400.
500.
That's a 1 mile final. 300 to minimums. 200 to minimums. $100 to minimums.
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 And below 140. 20 below 110. Yeah, this is a little unnerving, isn't it? Full below 100. Flaps up. Rotate.
Fantastic job.
That would have been a little nerve-wracking on a shorter runway though. Needed to slow down a little sooner.
Yeah, but you were like, it was really, really nice.
Alright. Clean. Full power. 15. Straight out departure. I'll just go ahead and go direct to Modesto. Switch that over to GPS. Nav mode. And climb at 90. Alright, looks good. Alright, so we'll climb 3000 direct Modesto. Looks like we're going to do a direct entry into that hold at Modesto. Alright, no more autopilot. Okay. Oh no, I lost my PFD. So I'm going to navigate direct to VOR here. I get my ground track there. And I still got my GPS guidance there, direct to Modesto. So I'll just follow the CDI here, and here if I want to stay on the 292 radial. Alright, climbing 3000. Heading source lost, yep. Got on traffic for you. Alright, I'm just going to try to stay on the 292 radial, and then that was my direct course, and then when I get there, I want to make sure I'm above Modesto's airspace at 3000. I am, right? Yeah, okay. That's cool, as long as I get up to 3000. On the 292, then I'm just going to bust a left, and does this set? Yeah, this sets my track. So I'll do a 105 track for the turn outbound, and I'll just do a turn or two in the hold. I'll brief the Tracy approach. This has got my course guidance through the hold, so I can actually leave that until I'm ready to start the Tracy approach. Drifting off the radial there a good bit, so yeah, I gotta make my ground track at least 292, right? Gotta be probably more like 300. Am I out of Castle's airspace yet?
Yeah, you are.
Castle Tower 182 Echo Echo, frequency change.
Cessna 2 Echo Echo 13 approved.
2 Echo Echo, good day.
November 36056, contact approach 124.52. November 182 Echo Echo, NorCal departure, ident, and climb at or above 4,000, please.
182 Echo Echo 4000.
November 182 Echo Echo, radar contact 6 miles northwest of the Castle Airport. Advise when you're ready for the approach into Tracy, please.
2 Echo Echo Wilco. We'll probably do maybe 2 turns in the hold at Modesto and then advise.
November 2 Echo Echo, roger. November 7 Whiskey Yankee, you're going to establish yourself on final, is that correct? Roger. 2333 NorCal approach, thank you. Southwest 2506, contact approach 123.7. Good day. November 635 Sierra Papa, change to my frequency 120.905. November 550 Romeo X-ray, contact approach 127.4. Good day.
Approach Cessna 6350 Papa checking in.
November 424 Romeo Papa, roger. Radar service terminated. Squawk VFR. Contact Travis approach 119.9 with your request. Big Strike 171, NorCal approach, you're descending via the arrival. Big Strike 171, are you going to be able to make any of the altitudes? Big Strike 171, roger, fly the 28 transition, expect the ILS runway 28 right approach.
Okay. So I'm still 13 from Modesto. I'm on the 292 radial now. I'm probably going to need, like, let's call it a
201 Lima Mike,
300 ground track.
Altimeter 3002.
Percent my ground track should be, well, there could be declination difference. Should be around 300.
And remember 635 Sierra Papa,
If I'll hold
understand you're up on this frequency.
Oops,
Thank you, sir.
4,200. This is a challenge from the right seat to read all the way over there.
Southwest 2333, contact approach 123.7.
Alright, on our course. Alright, I'm going to switch the plate over to
Big Strike 171, cross my knee at and maintain 7,000.
AC, VOR 26. Okay, that is
November
GPS.
29er Charlie, altitude pilot discretion.
VOR 26, there we go. Alright, 4,000. Get to 4,000. Alright, VOR, we got 114.6 tuned here. And I can go ahead and tune it here too.
November 67 Whiskey Yankee, I was offline for a moment, taken.
I already identified it there, it's identified there.
November 7 Whiskey Yankee, this is NorCal, and you are with me. You are cleared for the RNAV approach at Modesto. You can expect
902 radial, 4,000. Let's do a heading 300 still. Seeing somebody out there?
No, but I have Modesto inside, and there's
great.
a guy in the pattern, I think, or
Yeah, we should be well above him.
Yeah.
Okay, 114.6. The approach course we're looking for is 263. Circling in A south of the runway, that's fine. We're not going to circle. We're not going to circle. We're not a helicopter. Local altimeter setting. We can go ahead and get the weather.
2,000. Temperature 2 Celsius. Dew point 5 Celsius. Altimeter 3002. 2 inches of mercury.
Alright, 3002.
November 564, change to my frequency 120.905.
6 Zulu. Wind 320.
Southwest 2333, contact approach 123.7.
More than 10. Sky condition clear.
November 2129 Charlie, radar service terminated, squawk GFR, frequency change approved.
Dew point 5 Celsius. Altimeter 3.
Okay. Do you still favor 26? Now this one might be busy. Are you seeing, is there a lot of traffic over Tracy? Can you tell?
No, there's not.
Okay, we got the weather, we got NorCal. Unicom is 23075. We're still on course. We're at 4,040. Okay, so we're going to start the approach at Modesto.
November 614 Echo NorCal approach, take it into destination, please.
It looks like we might have to start it at 4,000. We can ask him if we can descend
Echo,
in the hold.
Call back in 5 minutes.
If we wanted to do a nice stable descent, I'm going to do this one at normal speed. It's a 300 foot per nautical mile, or 318 foot per nautical mile descent, 300 on course, 4,060.
Southwest 25.
Then what I want to do is wait until the 14.2 DME to start my descent from 3000.
2513 NorCal, thank you.
And then I just set up a nice 500 foot per minute or so descent, which I should do with 12.5 inches.
November 1, Papa Foxtrot, NorCal approach, ident.
I'll cross Modesto above 3000 and Sigbee,
right at Modesto,
which is the 17.2 DME.
November 1, Papa Foxtrot.
And I'll have that in here.
Northwest of Stockton Airport, turn right
Actually, let me brief the approach in here.
RNAV at Modesto, advise when you have the ATIS, please.
4100, let's get down. Bag Sigbee, Zabda, yep.
NorCal approach, Skyhawk 2056 at 7000. November 20564, NorCal approach, thank you. November 67 Whiskey Yankee, contact Modesto Tower.
Alright, on the 292, 4.3 miles. So I'm going to go ahead and anticipate that, no, I need to cross the VOR.
2532, NorCal
I need to cross the VOR, then turn,
the ILS.
and I'm going to turn outbound, is it the same hold?
Southwest 2513, contact approach 123.7.
104, 285, 104, yeah, okay. So I can basically do that from reply heading 105.
November 24 X-ray, contact Travis approach 119.9er.
Yeah, got a little off course there.
Allegiant 683, NorCal departure, radar contact.
Alright, I'm going to start getting sensitive here, so I'm not going to get too aggressive with this. But I'm 2.5 miles from Modesto. Hale's coming back in, good. 4,000.
Allegiant 683, climb and maintain 10,000.
2 miles.
Allegiant 683, traffic 12 o'clock and 6 miles, maneuvering 3,300, expedite through 4,000, clear direct intel.
I'm going to start slowing down to a holding speed.
Number 82 Pop Charlie, NorCal, approach ident, stock altimeter 3003.
Oh, that's helpful. Okay, let's do that.
Number 2 Papa Charlie, expect a 30-minute delay for that.
Alright, so it's going to have a timer for me.
Southwest
That's helpful.
2532, maintain 250 knots or greater.
Okay, at 4,000.
Southwest 1090 NorCal approach, turn right heading 350 vector sequence, descend and maintain 7,000, expect direct mining.
Okay, looking for the 2 front flag to flip.
Legion 683, traffic no factor, climb and maintain 13,000.
There it goes. Alright. Heading 105. And actually, if I put this on ground track, I think I don't have to worry about the wind. Because it'll do
61705, there will be a Southwest 2532, contact approach 125.35. Allegiant 683, contact approach 133.905.
Alright, 4,000. Don't climb. There's my bug.
641 direct on NorCal approach, say type aircraft and destination identifier.
Alright, 105. Don't have a timer here. No. Oh, I didn't start my timer.
Remember, Weather Echo, we don't need the kilo at the beginning. We know that pretty much everything you're going to tell us is going to be in the continental U.S.
Say no to kilo. Man, they're spicy
Remember,
today.
Yeah. Charlie ident. Southwest 1090, clear direct mining, cross mining, 7,000, descend via the info arrival.
Alright, 27 seconds.
Southwest 1177 NorCal approach, turn right heading 350, vector 4 sequence, descend and maintain 8,000, expect direct mining and the ILS runway 30 approach.
turn early. I'm going to wait until 1 minute.
Number 2 Papa Charlie radar contact 1 southwest fire and stock.
Hope it's calculating the winds for me. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what it does here. All right, so now we're going to re-intercept the 285 radial, so let me set that. Stay at 4,000, 90 knots.
But just so you know, I have that traffic inside the guy in the pattern.
Oh, great.
So he's very low.
Yeah, he's 2,000 feet below us, right?
Yeah. Approach Skyline 182 Echo Echo. Can we descend to 3,000?
Number 5 Mike there, do you have the auto? Number 5 Mike there, cross a little bit better above 5,500, split our never approach Calaveras Airport.
Okay, there comes the radial.
Approach 182 Echo Echo. Could we descend to 3,000?
Southwest 840 NorCal approach, Stockton, altimeter 3003. Number 6410 Echo, squawk 5302. Number 73 Victor, NorCal approach, Stockton, altimeter 3003. Traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles westbound, sky high 5,500. Southwest 1177, clear to mining, cross mining 7,000, descend via the
Stay on
inflow
that
arrival.
285 radial, so there it goes. Damn it.
Southwest 2129 NorCal approach, turn right heading 350 vector sequence, descend and maintain 7,000, expect there mining for the ILS runway 30 approach. Southwest 2129 NorCal approach. Southwest 2129, turn right heading 350 vector sequence, descend and maintain 7,000.
Approach 182 Echo Echo. Request 3,000.
Number 2 Echo Echo, maintain VFR at or above 3,000, report established on the approach course with the automated weather.
Okay, at or above 3,000. We're going to do one more turn in the hold and we have the weather. 182 Echo Echo.
Alright, back to heading 105. And descend to 3,000 in the hold here, so let's see if we can do that and not get too fast.
Number 9452 Bravo NorCal approach, squawk 5317. Remember 10 Echo, reset your transponder, squawk 4273. Remember 73 Victor, traffic enough factor.
Alright, so then on this next turn, once I'm back on the 285 radial,
expect a 15-minute delay.
I'm going to switch the GPS over to the Tracy approach. Keep that descent.
Southwest 1177, contact approach 125.35.
I'm going to see. I think this won't give me VOR guidance, so I'm probably just going to leave that on GPS and use this for the VOR guidance.
Southwest 2129, turn left heading 260. Number 9452 Bravo radar, contact 2 southwest, skydive, Stockton, altimeter 3003.
So I have the landing traffic inside. I'm still looking for that guy on the left.
Okay.
2,000 feet below us. 2,300.
Great.
4245 Romeo, NorCal approach, squawk 5362, radar contact, Stockton, altimeter 3003. Remember 10 Echo, contact approach 127.4. Remember 64 Mike, no further north in your current position for skydive work.
Okay.
Number 2 Papa Charlie radar services terminated, squawk VFR frequency change approved, parachute jump activity in progress over Skydive Ranch, which is 5 miles northeast of Tracy Airport, use caution.
Okay, so now for direct Modesto, I'm going to activate this leg. I'm just going to re-intercept that heading back to 28. I'm going to re-intercept the 285 radial, and then as I fly over the Modesto VOR, I'm going to expect the course of 263.
Southwest 2129, clear direct mining, cross mining 7000, descend via the Amso arrival, 30 transition.
Both of these guys are very low.
Okay.
Yeah, I see them both.
Great.
November 4763 Sierra North
There's
Alpha, down
3000.
stock, altimeter 3003.
We're slightly to the left of the 285 radial, so let's fix that. All right, we got the Tracy approach loaded now, and let's go.
Number 209 radar,
Tracy
contact 2
CTAF.
Tracy stock, and altimeter 3003. Where do you intend to maneuver?
We got that. All right, 3000. Get on that 285 radial.
209 appears to come back to be in progress. Pick somewhere else.
Okay. So we're across Modesto.
209 Roger.
We'll fly
Traffic
263.
maneuvering 3 southeast of your current position, 4,200 of van. They'll restrict them above 4,000.
Keep our speed around 90 knots.
November 64 Mike, maintain VFR at or above 4,000.
Confusion, so let's just look for the flag to switch.
Southwest 2129,
Yeah,
reduce
let's
speed
tune up.
at 7,000, reduce speed to 220, contact approach 125.35.
The flag switches, there's 3,000, 90 knots.
Southwest 2129, 2535. November 50 Papa, verify you're up 120.95.
Flag switched, all right.
50 Papa at 120.95. Number 20564, make sure you're up on 120.95.
Oops, shit. What is my heading?
Number
263, yeah.
20564, North South Approach.
There we go.
Southwest 840, contact approach 123.7.
And 3,000, I'm going to stay at 3,000 until the 14.
November 63 Sierra radar contact 5
2 DME.
altimeter 3003.
Which means I need to know the distance from Modesto. Yep,
Number
there it is.
20564, North Cal approach, over.
All right.
Approach Cessna 6350, Papa at 120.95.
North Cal approach 564.
Number 20564,
All right,
North Cal
3,000,
approach.
90 knots.
Can we get the frequency 564?
Number 564,
I'm going
change
to try
my
to switch
frequency
to CDI, but I don't think
120.95.
it's, yeah, no VOR.
20.9 or 564.
Number 209er traffic,
I don't know why it does that.
distance southeast on 3000.
VOR's right there.
Number 1 Lima Mike, contact approach 125.35.
But that's all right. I've got GPS course guidance, and I'm monitoring the 263 radio.
20564 at 7,000.
Number 20564, North Cal approach, Roger.
I'm looking for, what is it, 3 miles from Sigbee when I start?
Number 1 Papa Foxtrot, turn right, heading
Yeah, 3 miles
300.
from Sigbee, so I've got this counting down.
Number 4566 Romeo, North Cal approach, up. Number 66 Romeo, stock and altimeter 3003.
Needs a report established.
182 Echo Echo is established.
66 Romeo, Roger. Who else calling?
182 Echo Echo, we're established.
November 0 Alpha Whiskey, North Cal approach, and I'm sorry, you were stepped on another frequency. You said you're canceling IFR? November 0 Alpha Whiskey, thank you. IFR cancellation, receive, resume on navigation and appropriate VFR altitude. Expect service termination in about 10 miles.
Can I still use VNAV?
Or 0 Alpha Whiskey, it looks like you squawk VFR anyway. Squawk VFR frequency change approved, good night.
See, I'm not sure it'll let me here.
November 2 Echo Echo, what'd you say?
We're established 2 Echo Echo.
Okay, you're stepping on me when I'm talking to other aircraft. If you don't hear your call sign, please don't respond. Number 2 Echo Echo, maintain VFR, cleared VOR approach, Tracy Airport.
Cleared VOR approach, Tracy Airport, 182 Echo Echo.
Number 1 Papa Foxtrot, turn right, heading 300 and intercept the final. Number 1 Papa Foxtrot, 5 miles from Zella, maintain 2000 until established, cleared
All right,
GP,
263.
runway 28 right approach.
Because we're slightly left of course.
Number 705.
Looking for 3 miles from Sigbee.
Yes, please. November 209er, fly heading 300, vector for traffic.
Okay, so We're going to start our descent from 3,000 at 3 miles to Sigbee. We're going to cross Sigbee at 2,100.
Number 924 Delta Bravo NorCal approach. Resume on navigation. Open altimeter. Correction
on
stock.
that radio.
Altimeter 3003.
263, 3,000. 95 knots is good. All right, and so then we're going to have a visual descent point 0.8 from Zabda. Which I calculated. So that's where I expect, if I keep a good stable descent, that's where I expect to cross MDA. So I don't have a way to bug minimums for this. I'm just going to use the altitude bug. Minimums are 760. We've updated our altimeter setting. Our missed approach procedure, climbing right turn 3000 direct to Linden VOR, and I'm going to have GPS guidance for that, so I'll follow that. I'm not actually going to fly that whole procedure. I'm just going to depart to the north. All right, slightly left of the 263 radial still. For 3.9 from Wibag. 3,000.
November 1 Papa Foxtrot, contact Modesto Tower 125.3. 1 Papa Foxtrot, talk to the tower.
Alright, 3.2. 0.1. Alright, so our power setting, we should be able to get about 12 and a half or so. Give us a nice stable 90 knot, 500 foot per minute descent. Wait, oh no, 3,000 to Wibag, what am I doing? Yeah.
November 2046 Kilo.
3 miles from Sigbee is what I'm
Stockton, the open altimeter 3003.
That was almost bad.
Number 635 Sierra Papa, contact.
It even tells me, look at that. It's like, yo, dumbass.
109.6, 6350 Sierra Papa.
Alright. So we go 3 miles past Wibag and 3 miles to Sigbee.
Who else caught approach unanswered?
Vertical track.
Oh, I'm going to get VNAV guidance. Great. I'm going to ignore it, though. Okay, 263 radial.
Number 2 Echo, change to advise frequency approved.
2 Echo, good day.
It's gonna be busy.
Okay.
You have 4 planes in the pattern.
Okay. Well, help me keep an eye out. If I need to divert, you know, we break off from the approach at like a 1.5 mile or 2 mile final anyway. Because I'm going to treat, I should get to MDA at 1.8 miles is my plan. Alright, so let's see here. I'm 1-2 miles. Not going to make a call yet.
Base traffic Cessna 254, turning left base for 30, that's Geodrey.
Alright, 6 from Sigbee, looking for 3. On the 263 radial. My heading drifted off a little bit there though. Let's get back over to 263.
So they all seem to be runway 30. You're 26.
Okay. Alright.
Base traffic Cessna 254, turning final 30.
So let's see, are they left traffic?
Yep, left
Okay.
traffic. Only one left now. I think the other was.
Okay. So we should be out of their way if we're on a final for 2-6, right?
Yep.
And then we depart to the north. We should be out of their way.
So worst case scenario, you fly the miss to the north.
Yeah, that's what I'm just gonna depart to the north. You know, I'll follow the missed approach procedure for a few minutes, but
Yeah, you're not gonna have a problem.
all right, 4 miles from Sigbee, looking for 3. On the 263 radial. do our configuration again. Okay.
Base traffic, Cessna 254, upwind 30, left close traffic, Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Cessna 764, taxiing to runway 30 from Skyview via Delta Bravo, Tracy.
Alright, so it's got about, so that's a bug at 500 feet per minute, I think, so that should do us, actually, that helps.
Base traffic, Cessna 254, returning left for offset for 30, Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Skyline 182 Echo Echo, 7 miles final straight in for 26. We're going to do a low approach, break off about 2 miles from final and depart to the north, Tracy.
Alright, watch out for you. I'm at downwind Cessna 254, Tracy traffic.
Alright, on the 263 radial.
Traffic Cessna 254, turning left downwind 30.
A little steeper descent here. Looking for 2100 at Sigbee, which is 1.3 miles for 26. That seems about right. Alright, got gas. Running lights are on. Mixture, go ahead and do full rich. Props full. 95 knots, 25.8 to Sigbee on the 263 radial. From Sigbee, 2400, looking for 21.
Two Echo Echo, how far out are you?
We're 6 mile final 26, 182 Echo Echo at Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Cessna 254, extended downwind toward traffic under long final. Tracy.
Yeah, we're not landing. We're going to probably stop short of about 1.5 mile or 2 mile final for 26 and depart to the north, Tracy.
Alright, just gonna do a short approach then. Thank you. Tracy traffic, Cessna 254, left base 30.
Oh.
Tracy.
What is that thing?
What is what thing?
Oh, I think it's a hot air balloon.
Oh, dirigible. Is it squawking anything?
Okay, sorry, I just like freaked out because that thing was not moving.
Alright, past Sigbee, 2100. Now we're descending. Let's keep our 500 foot per minute or so descent. Yeah.
Tracy traffic, Cessna 254.
I don't know what that thing is.
Base final 30.
Keep an eye on it. I'm descending below it. It looked higher than me,
okay,
right?
I'll tell you.
Over traffic, Skylane 63 Sierra, 8 miles to the south, inbound for left traffic.
Looks like a balloon. I don't think you should fly north. You're gonna be in the path.
Okay, I'll be visual. Well, I don't know. If I need to be, I'll be visual at that point. Right now I'm going to minimums 760, which I should reach at 1.8 from, oh, that's enriching the mixture.
I can give you a heading if you want.
Okay, yeah, if you want to do that. Tracy traffic, Skyline 182 Echo Echo, 3.5 mile final straight in, runway 26. We're going to break off to the north after about 1.5 mile final. Tracy.
And Tracy traffic, Saratoga 120 Delta Golf, north parking, get a taxi to 30, Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Skyline 2 Papa Charlie's about 10 miles to the east on the runway 26 approach. We'll work in with the traffic, we're planning to go mist. Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Cessna 254, up at 30, left close traffic, Tracy.
Okay, 1.5 mile from Zabda, so, oh no, or 0.8 from Zabda is where we're looking for.
Traffic, Skyline 63 Sierra,
500 minimums, I need to steepen my descent.
For left traffic, runway 19er, west over.
Still on the 263 radial. Why is this giving me different course guidance?
So I have everybody on site, by the way.
Oh, great, thank you. Okay, looking for 0.8. All right, I'm still 300 feet high.
Traffic, Comanche 796.
Okay, there's 0.8.
10 miles west.
That's my visual descent for me. I'm gonna go for another minute. Am I safe from a traffic perspective?
Yep. Yeah, you can play the miss. I'll tell you.
All right, 200 minimums. Oh man, yeah. I should have descended steeper. All right, I'm gonna go mist. Clam, cram. Climb. Clean. Cool.
254, turning left downwind, 303. Tracy traffic, Skyline 182 Echo Echo, 2 east departing to the north from the long final for 26, Tracy.
Westover traffic, Skyline 63 Sierra, turning, entering left downwind runway 19er.
Okay, so my guidance now is Linden VOR. Am I clear to
You're
go?
cleared everything there.
Okay.
You're good.
You see where'd the blimp go?
Well, it's like 1 mile to our left. Maybe 500 feet above us. It's never seen anything like this before.
Huh. Oh, it is a hot air balloon. Look at him. Huh.
That's why you have a safety pilot.
Yeah.
Westover traffic, 63 Sierra, turning left.
All right, what are we looking for? 3,000?
19er.
See if I can use the autopilot. I can. Look at that, man.
Tracy traffic, Skyline 2 Papa Charlie on the 26 approach, 5 mile final. Tracy.
Tracy traffic, Cessna 254 left base 30, full stop, Tracy. Tracy traffic, Skyline 182 Echo Echo is now 2 north, climbing through 2,100, departing to the north last call, Tracy. All right. Climbing to 3,000, we're going to intercept that course to Linden. Yep, there we go. Cool. And that guy is well over there below us. He's on the approach, I believe. Yep. Okay, so needed a little steeper descent there. But otherwise... Okay, so let's go ahead and get the Livermore ILS 35 right up while I'm flying the mist here. Alright, so this seems to be navigating me fine. Nav mode's captured. Climbing with a 93 knot. Engine nice and cool, everybody's happy, 15 gallons an hour. Okay. Stuck to NorCal. NorCal approach, Skyline 182 Echo Echo. On the mist from Tracy and like to set up for the ILS 25 ride at Livermore VFR.
Number 2 Alpha Whiskey, contact Modesto Tower 125.3. 1 Papa Foxtrot, your form option Z-Lat, maintaining the VFR declared at R9 runway 28 right approach.
75 Quebec, 2 miles northeast of Livermore, heading towards the practice island area.
Number 6475 Quebec, NorCal approach radar, contact the altitude, stock and altimeter 3003.
3003, 75 Quebec.
26 Delta just got that Cirrus tonight.
Number 26 Delta, thank you. Remember 75 Quebec, the altitude.
2,600, climbing to 3,500.
Remember 75 Quebec, traffic 12 o'clock, 1 mile, maneuvering 3,600, suggest you maintain VFR at or below 3,000.
I'm going to turn away from Stockton just to go over that way.
Below, 75 Quebec.
Yeah, I'm looking for that traffic.
And 181 under Mike, 1,300.
2 o'clock.
Remember 181 under Mike, NorCal departure ident, stock and altimeter 3003. 3003, Remember 1 under Mike, radar contact 2 northwest Modesto. Okay, 1 under Mike.
Okay, approach Skyline 182 Echo Echo 3000 on the mist from Tracy. Like to do the ILS 25 right, Livermore.
Number 182 Echo Echo, NorCal approach ident, stock and altimeter 3003, maintain VFR.
03 VFR 182 Echo Echo.
Number 2 Echo Echo, radar contact 2 northwest skydive, turn left heading 200.
Left heading 200, 182 Echo Echo.
Number 2 Echo Echo, climb VFR to 4,000.
VFR 4000, 182 Echo Echo.
Number 2 Echo Echo, 8 is Quebec, current report when you have it.
Wilco 2 Echo Echo.
Number 0 Yankee Zulu, traffic no factor, contact approach 127.4.
What do you say, 200?
127.4,
Yep.
4520 Yankee Zulu.
Hotel elevator 1, 1.8, climbing 33,000.
Visual approach is in use.
Elevator 1, northbound approach, verify type.
Runway 25 left. Notice airman, ILS on monitor. Bird advisory in effect. Airman Sierra at
Was that for elevator 1? Elevator 1, verify type aircraft.
Flight service frequencies. Advise on initial contact. You have Quebec.
NorCal approach, Skyhawk 13, Charlie Bravo.
Livermore Tower information.
Climbing 2,600, climbing 3,500.
Number 13 Charlie Bravo, north departure ident, fast altimeter 3003.
3003, ident.
Temperature 21. 2.4. Altimeter 3003. Visual approach is in use. Landing and departing runway 25 right, runway 25 left. Notice airman, ILS on monitor.
Number 26 Delta, are you familiar with Byron, Charlie 83?
Sierra Tango.
Available. 26 Delta, that's affirmative or negative question, yes or no? Number 26 Delta, turn 30 degrees right, vector parachute jump activity.
Okay, we have
30 degrees right for parachute.
Number 75 Quebec, parachute jump activity in progress at Byron Airport. Remain 4 miles from Byron at all times.
Maintaining 4 miles off of Byron, 75 Quebec.
Number 45 Romeo, maintain 4,500 traffic, 12 o'clock, 1 mile, same direction, 3,500 for 4,000, Skyline.
Roger, we'll stay at 4,500. We do have the traffic sight.
Number 2 Echo Echo, traffic 2 o'clock and 2 miles, maneuvering 3,000, Skyhawk. Make sure you're climbing to 4,000 still.
Negative contact for 4,000, 2 Echo Echo.
Number 18 uniform, traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles southwest, out 4,500 Comanche.
21 uniform, lucky.
Number 45 Romeo, additional traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles eastbound, 5,000 Mooney.
So we have the balloon here. We need to climb. If they're below us, but
Elevator 1, can we get a squawk?
he's at 1,500.
Elevator 1, state type aircraft, use the call sign.
That's the 208 caravan.
Is this the thing here?
Okay, there's 4,000.
Elevator 1, you stepped on another frequency, verify your type aircraft.
Cessna 208 caravan.
So you have to use your call signs, that's why I'm making you repeat it.
Elevator 1.
Are we good with the balloon?
Yep.
Yeah, he's down there, okay.
Elevator 1, thank you, squawk 5354.
I lost it for a second. I was like, where is this thing? It's orange.
Transmitting on 123.85, that frequency is not in use. Change to 125.1 and stand by. ESR 801, contact approach 127.4.
Contact approach 127.4. Sorry, doing that's good.
Number 1 Mike, the altitude climbing 2.
I'm in 12,500, 181 at Mike.
Number 1 Mike, thank you.
Yeah, we'll clear the balloon.
Caravan 9045, 2 Bravos, 3.5, northwest, skydive, California, 2,700, climbing 13,000.
Number 945, 2 Bravo, NorCal, approach, squawk 0360.
0360, 5G Bravo.
And NorCal, Skyline 6170.
Okay, yeah, the localizer in Black Slope worked.
Heading 261.
Cool. 2 Echo Echo, we have Quebec.
NorCal approach, Cessna 5275, level 5,500.
NorCal, Skyhawk 6209, terminate flight following, please.
Number 209 is Fox VFR, frequency change approved.
VFR 209, thanks for your help.
Number 2 Echo Echo, turn right heading 220 and intercept the final.
Right, 220, intercept final, we have Quebec, 182 Echo Echo.
Number 18 uniform traffic, no factor.
21 uniform.
Number 45 Romeo, the Mooney, no factor.
Roger, 4345 Romeo.
Okay, not cleared for approach.
Elevator 1, I'm not sure what happened, but that code disappeared on me. Squawk 5337.
3,100 at UHUT. Intercept the final, don't
Number
descend.
13 Charlie Bravo, you're flying right down the active localizer for the airport you just departed with multiple aircraft inbound. That's not a great place to be.
Man, we are spicy. Alright, start slowing down. Alright, basically we're UHUT above 3,100. Intercept the localizer at 3,100 at Juicem.
3,000. Climb VFR, maintain 4,000.
Maintain 4,000.
Got a glide slope and a localizer.
705 ident.
Localizer's coming in. I can navigate with track mode, but I'm actually going to hand fly.
Number 26 Delta, resume on navigation. Contact approach 125.35.
26 Delta, resume navigation, 12535.
Number 705 ident, please.
Okay, there comes the localizer.
NorCal, 738 Kilo Charlie, 3,500.
705. Elevator 1, radar contact to northwest of Byron, Stockton, altimeter 3003. What's your jump altitude?
Alright, final approach course we're expecting 255.
Elevator 1. NorCal Norcal approach, Skyline 82 Papa Charlie, 6 north of Tracy, request practice, RNAV into Livermore.
Alright, on the localizer.
Number 82 Papa Charlie, Norcal approach, maintain VFR squawk 5301, advise when you have the ATIS.
5301, we have Quebec 2 Papa Charlie.
Number 3 Charlie Bravo, maintain VFR at your present altitude.
Alright, glide slope's coming down.
Number 2 Echo Echo, you're over U-HUD, maintain VFR, clear to ILS, runway 25 right approach.
Clear ILS 25 right VFR 182 Echo Echo.
Number 45 Romeo, maintain
Okay, here comes the glide
4000.
slope, so I'm just going to follow it down. When I get to the intercept, I'm going to 10 flaps
Papa Charlie radar
and power 12 and a half. That'll give me a 500 foot per minute descent.
Sequence, climb VFR to 4000.
Lights are on, gas, undercarriage. We'll enrich in the mixture in a minute.
4705 traffic, no factor, proceed to U-HUD, intercept final.
Direct U-HUD, intercept final, 705.
Minimums are 600.
Number 52 Bravo radar, contact 3, skydive, Stockton, altimeter 3003.
3003, 52 Bravo.
Alright, there's U-HUT.
Approach,
That glide slope, we're on the localizer.
Up with you. Yeah, it's 5,500.
Number 4902 Sierra Papa NorCal approach, Stockton, altimeter 3003. Number 2 Sierra Papa NorCal.
Alright.
Number 275 NorCal approach.
We're on the localizer.
Number 275, climb 500 feet immediately for non-responsive traffic.
Climbing 500 immediately, 275.
Number 1 out of my contact approach, 123.7.
123.7, 1 minute away.
Number 2 Papa Charlie, turn right, heading 160.
160, 2 Papa Charlie.
Number 2 Echo Echo, contact Livermore Tower, 118.1.
2 Echo Echo, good day.
Number 45 Romeo.
Okay, there's the glide slope. 10 flaps. Do trim for 90, 12 and a half inches.
Livermore Tower, Skyline 182 Echo Echo ILS 25 right VFR.
Skyline 182, Echo Echo, Livermore Tower, how does approach terminate?
2 Echo Echo, we'll depart VFR to the south.
Skyline 2 Echo Echo, roger, continue report 5 miles out.
Continue report 5, 182 Echo Echo.
Livermore Tower, Dakota 4345 Romeo, Altamont Pass, 3,000.
Alright, what's 5 miles? So Juicem is 8.
With Quebec.
Here's 1, Sierra Lima, extend downwind.
We're looking for 3,100 at Juicem. We're on the glide slope.
Ranger 3, Victor Romeo,
2.5 miles, 700 feet. That'll work out. So that seems like we're on the right glide slope. We just pitched for 90. We should be able to stay on the glide slope. Give it
Dakota 3,
just a touch of power out. Mixture's rich.
5 Romeo, Livermore Tower. Say you park south hangers?
Roger.
Dakota 4-5 Romeo, straight in, runway 25 left.
Straight in, 25 left for 4345 Romeo.
Alright.
Nanza 77 Echo, you turn direct to numbers, straight in, runway 25 left, runway 25 left. Clear to land, number 2 following Cessna, short final.
77 Echo, direct to the numbers, 25 left, and number 2 behind the Cessna.
Dakota 4-5 Romeo, traffic follows ahead and turning left base to final.
Negative contact for 4345 Romeo.
Cheers 1 Sierra Lima, turn base, number 2 following Ranger, 1 mile final, runway 25 right, clear for the option.
Number 2, 25 right, 1 Sierra Lima.
Livermore Tower, Diamond Star on November 29 right, Papa, for with information Quebec.
I'm sorry, 298 Papa, Livermore Tower, right traffic, runway 25 right.
Alright, that's Juicem, so we're 8 miles. He wanted a 5 mile.
Request for 298 Papa that we go direct to Jefferson and shoot the ILS 25 right VFR.
You say you're at Diamond? The runway 298 Papa, state type aircraft?
We are at DA440, Diamond Star / Go.
Diamond 298 Papa. Unable to provide VFR practice approach in. You can contact NorCal approach 125.1 with that request.
All right, we'll go back to 125.1, 298 Papa. Thank you.
5% towards you to the right downwind.
Alright, slightly above glide slope.
Fiber 74 Zulu, extend downwind.
and downwind for 747.
Dakota 45 Romeo, number 2 following the Bonanza, 1 mile final, runway 25 left, clear land.
Okay, he wanted what? 5
Number
miles?
2 behind the Bonanza, 25 left, 4345 Romeo.
Tower Cherokee 276 Tango Mike, we are ready to go 25 right downward departure.
Ranger 3, Victor Romeo, kind of ground point 6.
Point 6, Ranger 3.
Okay, that's looking good.
Cherokee 276 Tango Mike, lower tower, hold short, runway 25 right, landing traffic.
Hold short, 25 right, 6 Tango Mike.
Tower 9, you're from New York. Should we do a right 360 for spacing here on the downwind?
Cessna 9 Uniform Lima, 360 approved, report back on the downwind.
360 approved, reporting back on the downwind, 9 you're from New York, thank you.
Cessna 74 Zulu, turn base, number 2 following Sirius, short final, runway 25 right, clear for the option.
Alright, clear for the option, we're turning base now, 740.
2 Echo, 5.5 mile final, and let it touch and go if you could work it in.
Skyline 2 Echo, number 2 following a Piper, ahead to your right on a right base, runway 25 right, clear for the option, on go, I'll call you left crosswind.
25 right, cleared option on the go, you call crosswind 182 Echo.
Yeah, I'm looking for that 74 Zulu.
Alright, thank you. I think he's several miles in front of us, right? So you can see the traffic display there if that's helpful. Okay, on localizer,
Has a 7
slightly above glide
turn
slope.
left, available at Quebec, kind of ground point 6.
6 left at Quebec and ground point.
I gotta get my speed down just a touch here.
Thank you. There's 1 Sierra Lima, turn right, kind of ground point 6.
1,000 minimums.
Contact ground point 6, 320.
Yeah, I have the other plane in sight.
Okay, great.
Cherokee 6 second wide, pull up and hold short, runway 25
He's
right.
well above us, or well ahead of us, right?
He's below, well ahead of us. 2.5 miles.
Final runway
Alright.
25 right.
Great. 3 mile final. Great. There's 90 knots. Better. On that glide slope though, it's getting away from you.
Cessna 9 Uniform Lima, runway 25 left, clear for option number 1.
25 left, cleared for the option number 1, 9 uniform limit.
Dakota 45 Romeo, turn left when able, kind of ground point 6.
Ground point 600 minimums.
4345 Romeo.
Minimums. $400 to minimums. $300 to minimums. Everything look okay to you?
Yep. He's I think he's gonna touch and go.
Okay. 200 to minimums on glide slope, on localizer, 93 knots. $100 to minimums.
They're too far left.
Yeah.
Or right.
All right, minimums. All right, I'm not going to touch the flaps. Slowing down, 85. Still cleared for the option. I see 25 right.
Cherokee 6 Tango Mike, right down to parts approved, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
All right, can you write down this time for me?
Reservoir Tower.
5301.4.
Papa Charlie, outside of Oyahi.
Skyline 2 Papa Charlie, Lemoore Tower. Continue, report 3 mile final.
Continue, report 3 mile final, 2 Papa Charlie.
have the traffic ahead of us.
Okay, yep, and crosswind?
Yep, starting crosswind.
Cool, he
Right
told
front.
me he'd call my crosswind, so we'll hang out.
Livermore Tower, 1 Sierra Lima, holding short, 25 right at Bravo.
Cheers, 1 Sierra Lima, Livermore Tower, right close traffic, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay.
Right close traffic, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, 1 Sierra Lima.
Cessna, not in uniform, Lima, turn left crosswind.
Turning left crosswind, 900 from Lima.
Skylane 2 Echo Echo, you want flight following? And left crosswind approved.
Left crosswind and affirmative on flight following, 2 Echo Echo.
Destination?
San Carlos, 2 Echo Echo. We already have a squawk, they might be expecting us.
Affirmative.
Alright. We'll just climb to...
Skylane 82 Papa Charlie, runway 25 right, clear land.
25 right, cleared line, 82 Papa Charlie.
Piper 74 Zulu, extend downwind, traffic to follow is a Skylane 3 mile final.
Piper 74 Zulu will extend downwind.
Cessna 9 in uniform, Lima, runway 25 left, clear for the option.
25 left, clear for the option, 900 from Lima.
Livermore Tower, Sirius 5 with 2 Alpha Mike, 7 miles southwest of the field, landing with Quebec.
Sirius 512 Alpha Mike, Livermore Tower, enter left base, runway 25 left.
Left base, 25 left, 2 Alpha Mike.
Skylane 2 Echo Echo, traffic just 4 south of your position, Sirius 3,500 northeast bound, and contact NorCal approach 15.35.
2535, we'll look for this Sirius 2 Echo Echo, good day.
Taxi. No, multiple cranes up and take off, cross out higher space, use caution, taxi might get close,
NorCal approach, high catcher 6076 Charlie at 1800 over the bus on route to O'Hare.
November 6076 Charlie, NorCal approach. Radar contact, Oakland, altimeter 3003.
3003, high catcher 6076 Charlie.
220, 2.15, altimeter 3004. Expect visual approach, runway 30 in use, all IFR aircraft, contact ground control for clearance.
NorCal departure, Skylane 182 Echo Echo, 2300, climbing 3000, San Carlos information, Sierra.
November 182 Echo Echo, NorCal approach, IDEN. November 2 Echo Echo, radar contact 4 miles south of the Livermore Airport.
2 Echo Echo. Got him? He's still 1,000 feet.
That's 2 of them, actually.
Oh, there's another one?
Yep.
I'm going to turn over this way towards Coyote Hills anyway.
NorCal departure, experimental 511, Kilo uniform 1400.
RB 511 Kilo uniform, NorCal departure, radar contact, open altimeter 3003.
I'm amazed at the
3003, 1 Kilo
how
uniform.
shallow you land the plane. How flat, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
probably
you-
should, like, it's a little bit of a recalibration from 172. I should probably have a slightly higher nose. Like, I didn't hear the stall horn on that one, did you?
No.
Yeah.
It feels like so much faster.
It's a little too flat. It surprises me a little bit when it touches down,
Yeah.
honestly, like that one.
Oh, no, I mean, not even the touchdown piece, like how you approach. You know, you're much lower than.
Oh. Yeah, that was, if I were visual on that one, I would have been a little higher, for sure. And slower. Alright, this seems good here, so let's get down to, let's bug 1500 at Coyote Hills. Alright, we good on time? Yeah, all kinds of time. But I think that's all I got in me for today.
It's nice to see all this. And we saw Montgolfier, so.
And you did what? Oh yeah. That's your people.
Yeah. I'm actually amazed that they're not like forcing these guys to have some sort of transponder radio or something, because they're so unmaneuverable.
Yeah.
Can't do much. They really need
in
to
this
be
airspace especially, like that is not a place that I'd want to be flying a balloon. Alright, so look out for that guy coming out of Palo Alto or whatever.
76 Charlie. It's climbing.
I'll descend here and get below him. Should stay to the right of him. I'm cheating a little bit to the right.
Approach, good morning. Realjet 104 is 8,000 and 3 descending. Realjet 104, NorCal approach, thank you.
I got him. Oh no, that's a jet.
That's the ANA 8. That's the Japanese airliner.
Yeah. Air
November 56 Echo, contact approach 125.1.
125.1, good day, 56 Echo.
Good day.
Okay, he's 300 above us. About 3 miles. A little bit of a challenge to spot. Let's see, there he is.
I don't see him yet.
Just about to go behind the wing.
Oh yeah, I got it.
Realjet 104 cleared ILS runway 28 right approach.
Cleared ILS 28 right, Realjet 104, thank you.
November 182 Echo Echo, contact San Carlos Tower.
182 Echo Echo, thanks, good day.
Good day.
Hold your position. Calling ground, call me back in 10 minutes.
San Carlos Tower scaling 182 Echo Echo, 2.5 East Coyote Hills, 1,700 landing Sierra.
Number 182 Echo Echo, San Carlos Tower, report to sunken ship.
Report sunken ship, 182 Echo Echo.
583, runway 30, taxi kilo.
30 kilo, 583.
To be in the waterway.
Looking for info for that. Go to info for that.
Do you know the sunken ship? Yeah, we
2439 Tango San Carlos. Are you?
Yeah,
Contact
the
after
thing
ready.
over there, right?
San Carlos Tower, we're ready to go to 30 run-up area, squawking VFR for an Oracle departure, 2439 Tango.
2439 Tango San Carlos Tower, runway 30, clear for takeoff, no delay. Once you're airborne, I'll get you a spot.
30, clear for takeoff, no delay, 2439 Tango.
89458, 12 o'clock, downwind.
Go to info for that.
For flight number 2, runway 30, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land.
Bay flight 30, number 1, runway 30, clear to land.
Runway 30, number 1, clear to land. Bay flight 30.
Cessna 646 traffic passing from your left to right overhead 1,000 feet, Cessna. It's 646, 12 o'clock, 1 mile, no factor contact, San Francisco Tower 120.5.
Contact San Francisco Tower, 120.5, Cessna 905, 646.
Cessna 2439 Tango, squawk 4255.
4255, 2439 Tango.
182 Echo Echo, report to cement plant.
Cement plant 2 Echo Echo.
Number 39 Tango, start your right turn out towards KNBR antenna.
Right turn, KNBR, 39 Tango.
39 Tango, contact NorCal departure 125.35.
NorCal 125.35, 2439 Tango.
Wingspan 26 ground, runway 30, run up area, taxi via Lima.
Winds are from the south.
November 478 Foxtrot ground, what's your destination? Roger. State flight 30, runway 30, taxi via Kilo.
Runway 30, taxi via Kilo, Bay flight 30.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
November 478 Foxtrot says no flight plan storage. You might have to refile. Maybe 15 more minutes. November 2 Echo Echo, runway 30, clear to land.
30 clear to land, 182 Echo Echo.
Cessna 458, right turn, taxi to parking via Lima.
Via Lima, thanks, 458.
November 478 Foxtrot, runway 30, run up area, taxi via Lima. How do you want to depart the airport?
That's this guy's pet peeve. He gets really annoyed with people who don't tell him how they want to depart.
So you want to fly, you want to go straight towards SFO? Roger. I'll get back to you, taxi the run-up area.
Tower, wingspan 26, we'll be ready for release at the run-up area.
Wingspan 26, hold short, runway 30.
Hold short, runway 30, wingspan 26.
Santana 40, Tower, you on? November 78 Foxtrot, squawk 1776, San Francisco Tower will be 120.5.
Heavy is ready at 30.
35, hold short, run 30.
Hold short, 30, 53.
A little early there, so we'll a slow turn. We'll see if we can get the proper nose attitude on this landing for visual.
San Carlos Tower, Santana 40, 8 miles southeast with Sierra landing.
Santana 40, San Carlos Tower, report 3 mile final.
Report 3 mile final, Santana 40.
And Tower, Clipjet 470 Fox 30, run up area, VFR in sequence.
I see 30, clear to land.
Clipjet 478 Fox, I'll hold your position, expect a delay.
Hold position 470 Fox.
Bay flight 30, just hold right there.
Bay flight 30, roger.
Santana 40, favorable, start reducing airspeed. There will be maybe 2 to 3 aircraft departing prior to arrival.
Santana 40 slowing.
Well, heard the stall horn anyway.
Just 2 Echo Echo, taxi parking via Juliet, minimal time on the runway.
Parking via Juliet, 2 Echo Echo.
God damn it. Sorry.
No problem. Wingspan 26, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 30, wingspan 26.
Bay flight 30, I'm going to get that Eclipse jet off to your right out in front of you.
Alright, well, I hope that didn't flat spot my tire. We'll check it as we're pushing it back.
Yeah, I think I was referring to
not
not really what happens on like above the runway, but like the approach feels like fast, slow, everything. Everything happens much faster than what I'm used to.
I mean, I'm going pretty much the same speed.
Pattern is full.
Maybe it's because I'm not flying the plane.
Runway 30, clear to land.
Yeah.
Clear land, 30, Santana 40.
Cessna 583, runway 30.
I mean, you pretty much fly the same speeds for the approach and landing. Like 90 knots is a good approach speed.
Hold short, runway 30.
65 over the threshold is a short field.
Hold short for 470.